What up, y'all? Steve Brown here. We bike. Yes, talking about the Yo, We Talk Like This podcast. Yeah, if you see it up there, we here. It's
We've
official.
been gone for a minute.
Yeah,
No,
because
we
of
back.
Sean. Hey, man, really, we've been gone because, let's just be honest, we working comedians.
Working comedians.
So we get to when we can. We miss y'all, and I hope y'all miss us, but we back. Of course, we missing our guy, Lab Love.
Lab Love is
He is
right.
getting a BBL.
Yeah. Yes. Finally.
You can
Finally.
see the whole thing on his OnlyFans
Finally.
page.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole
He's
surgery.
chronicling
Yeah.
his butt implants.
What?
He's chronicling it on video.
So, man, listen, before we jump into this, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. Follow us on Instagram, the Yeah We Talk Like This For Real IG page. But let's get into it. The question of the day is, who is the damn president? Y'all tell me in the comments, who is the real president?
Autistic billionaire. Because Trump ain't.
Who would
it?
ever thought we have an African running America?
You said autistic billionaire. We don't get in trouble for that.
Elon is autistic. He on the spectrum.
Hey, so because, dude, I'm looking at this press conference in the Oval Office, right? The Oval Office is supposed to be sacred. You know, the president's in there, nobody talking but the president. But Elon talking while he babysitting.
Yeah.
And the kid he babysitting cussing out Trump, dumbass.
And picking boogers and putting it on the desk.
On the oval desk.
Yo, somebody should have punted that little son of a bitch out the window.
Hey, man. Hey, what's that movie? What's that movie?
Yeah, you just shut your goddamn ass.
Hey, what's that movie?
You ain't the president. He's the president.
He's like, I see that.
That little boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Sixth Sense.
You're not the president.
Yeah.
He told him, shut up.
Man, yo, we living in a comedy show. We living in a cartoon, dog. This shit ain't real.
Hey,
I
man.
got these Mexicans scared. My goddamn landscaper is talking about he can't come till it's dark. Now he out there with flashlights and shit, putting down the mulch in the straw. It's like a search party out there.
Your neighbor's like, hey, man, can you tell this motherfucker cut the leaf blower off?
Nigga.
It's 2 in the morning.
I'm like, man, why you got to come back? Hey, he's like, we come at dusk. Dusk, nigga?
Señor Hunter, I cannot come.
Hey, I scared. I scared.
Hold on, so wait, so your yard man is no longer manicuring your yard during the day because of ice?
He out there with night vision goggles on.
Yeah. You're going too far, Trump. You're going too far, son.
So you and your wife and family sleep, and all you hear is
You forget they out there. You see how them got their flashlights and shit, but they got a team. Like that, you look at your phone for the Amber Alert. Somebody child lost?
That's the funniest shit ever.
Man, this Mexican scared as hell, bro.
Yeah.
I was when I came in here, I went to Dunkin', man, was a Mexican in front of me in line. And she was like, yeah, what you want? You want light ice in there? He just ran out the door.
There wasn't no ice, boy.
He said, no ice.
Yeah, my homeboy is a principal in LA. He said half the school is not showing up.
Wow.
He said half the school ain't showing up. They scared.
Hey, man.
Okay, so let me ask y'all, do you think it's Latinos' fault? Because the FAFO, they messed around and found out?
Oh, a lot. The ones that voted for him, if he coming for you, yeah, you earn that.
Do you think that if had the majority Latinos voted for Kamala, that she could have won?
Yes.
So here's the thing. I feel bad for him in a sense,
Yeah.
but then again I don't. Because here's the thing. They are rounding up illegal immigrants who are criminals. But they're also taking the innocent ones.
Yeah, they're casting the net too wide.
They just grabbing them. You know what I'm saying? And
you gotta understand, these white boys been waiting for
Forever.
years
They dig hard.
for the green light.
They dig
They've
hard.
been waiting for the green light for so long. They've been, we get to round these wetbacks up. If they could get us, they would.
Yeah, it's the greatest time of their life right now.
Yeah, and the thing is, now they're proposing that, a lot of the criminals that are already locked up, they're going to send them to El Salvador or whatever. You know, and
Gitmo. They try to send
trying
down
to send the Gitmo, yeah.
that's
Gitmo.
Guantanamo.
Yeah, Guantanamo Bay.
Bay.
Cuba, to put them in prison.
Yeah, so that's
Imagine you voted for this motherfucker and they took your wife down there to prison.
yeah.
You voted for him.
You seen. I think it's more the Cubans and the Puerto Ricans. But I think Mexicans not so much, but more the South American Latinos that did the voting for Trump.
Fuck around and find out, and you found out.
But they mad at us like, why the blacks ain't standing up for us? What the hell I'm supposed to do? Hide y'all in the attic for 3 months?
Look at the percentage of voters. We showed up.
We showed up.
We did. We supposed to.
So Black America, we ain't mad at you. On behalf of the We Talk About This podcast, we ain't mad because we did show up. Y'all showed up.
Can I admit to y'all something?
Oh hell, nigga, dude.
No, I want.
Dude, do not get jumped on this love seat.
No, I want to say this. Because y'all know, I didn't even want to vote because I just felt like the Democratic Party just wasn't doing their job. But you guys convinced me, okay, you need to get out there, you need to vote for Kamala. And I did that because I honestly did not know it was going to be this bad.
You know, I want to admit to you too, man. Since you admit stuff, the feeling when you said, I want to admit something, I felt it in Marvin. And I felt it. Me and Marvin finna beat your ass. We finna beat your ass.
But I did vote for Kamala Harris.
You did.
I did.
You promised.
Yeah, I did.
Look in the camera and say,
we all was naive because I swear to God, people tell me I was stupid. I did think white women was gonna show up for Kamala. I thought they were gonna rally, and they did not. Them white women was like, fuck
this
that.
This country is not ready for a female to be in charge.
Hey, but here's the thing, though. I applaud the sisters, man, because now the white women are like, help us, rally with us. And the sisters are like, bitch, if you don't get out of my face.
Okay, but don't.
I love it.
I get it that we keep throwing it in their face, but does there come a time when we got to put all our differences aside? We do have to come together as a collective to fight the empire.
No, what it's showing me.
Yeah, but that time ain't now.
No, what it's
now it's.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it,
right now.
So, and what it's showing me is that it seems like to me, black folks finally kind of trying to galvanize and come together. Like, you know what? We did our part. Now we gonna try to stick to our own.
Hey, I don't agree, Steve, because it's a lot of black folks still holding firm. They still Trump supporters. The black folks ain't gonna admit when they wrong. They not gonna admit when they wrong, and they still holding them down. So I see that all the time.
Well, you know what? You right, because you know what? Sean, you just mentioned that you was passing by Target and it was full of niggas in like the club.
Man, it was like they was giving out checks up in there. Man, that's the next step is, we got we have the boycott coming up.
28th? On the 28th.
28th of February. I haven't been, I think I've been in Target once this year. I love Target, but I don't give a damn. They didn't get no more of my money.
Yeah, I don't really.
Oh, so you've been in Target?
No, I was in Target back in January before the election.
Well, me and Marvin ain't been in Target.
Cause y'all be in Walmart. Yeah.
Hey, the bigger thing is I think with a lot of people they ain't shopping like that nowhere. Cause I have a dilemma because I'm a Amazon fanatic.
Yeah.
And who gonna give up Amazon? It's a part of our life now.
But they're talking about boycotting Amazon too, though.
Yeah, so what you have to do, and I did this last night. You can go on Amazon, shop for what you want, find out the website that you want, whatever item you want. Go directly to the distributor and buy from them, and you probably get it cheaper. You might not get it as fast, but you'll probably get a better price if you go directly to the plug.
I hate how we just, we're slaves to Amazon, we slaves to Facebook, we slaves to these monopolies. We learned in middle school that monopolies are bad, these big, huge companies, Walmart and stuff like that, and yet we have them everywhere.
Yeah,
and they too big to fail.
Back in the early 1900s, if you monopolize something, the government will come in and break your monopoly up.
Break that shit up.
Because you were too powerful. Now they feeding into it.
They're feeding into it big time, man. Like this new report came out. I don't know how true it is, but Elon Musk is talking about giving the American citizens $5,000, and I'm like, okay, here we go with this conning situation. And honestly, it frightens me because if
we was just updating your address so you can get the check, make sure you got your check. Hey, you talking about?
If we as a people fall for that $1,500, $1,200,
We damn sure gonna fall 5,000.
you're gonna fall for 5,000, and that scares me. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you're not gonna take your 5?
I'm gonna take my
I'm gonna
five.
take my 5.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna take the
my
5 and still be like, fuck Elon.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, take that 5 and be like, fuck.
Steve gonna take his 5 and go right to Amazon.
But it's
Walmart and Target.
it's like
balling.
it's like the whole shit is the vibe between the have and have nots is just doing this. Even in the comedy game, all the big comedy clubs are monopolizing. The mom and pop comedy clubs are falling by the wayside if they don't get in line with the big clubs. It's happening everywhere in every industry. It's just really weird.
It happened in Memphis. Chuckles was a really nice comedy club. You didn't do it. They didn't book you at all. You never done Chuckles?
I did, Chuck.
Shout out to Mike, man. Shout out to
Mike, man. Mike kept the thing going,
there.
man. And then, of course, Nate Jackson's comedy club closed, but he reopened.
He reopened, yeah.
Back open? Okay.
Back open, man. So I'm shout out to Nate Jackson. That's my dog team rule. But anyway, it's
just really like that because you know the big clubs. If you got a smaller club in town, they'll squeeze them.
Yeah.
Because if you go do the smaller club, then you can't come do their club, and their club is paying more. So that's how they keep the acts. You know, they keep the smaller clubs small. It's not competition no more. It's big bank take little bank to the umpteenth degree. You know what I'm saying? It's just really weird, man.
Yeah, and it seems like the top is attacking everybody. Now they're proposing that they're going to stop stamp holders or people who get the stamps on the card or whatever from buying snacks now.
Oh yeah.
So
Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't got no problem with that.
you know what, man? I said the same thing.
Well, okay. Tell some. Let me ask y'all. What are some things that the new administration have done that you do agree with?
I don't agree with nothing.
Hey, now I'm gonna get some trouble, but I'm just big because I'm talking about unit cohesiveness. Cause I was in the military, transgenders in the military. Why?
I you know what, man? You know what? I'm with you, Marv. I don't agree with it either. I can't. You can't do it, man. Listen, we need on the front lines, especially or whatever, the military. We need men. We
need a unit that moves as
were
one.
Men.
Huh?
They were men.
Hey,
Keyword word.
Hey, man, listen. I don't need nobody defending me on the front line. You pulling out a grenade, it's like, no, I don't need that. I don't need that, dog.
It's just, to me, it's about unit cohesiveness. You're supposed to be moving as one. When you got all these distractions, you got to make these, for this, that, because I know people that still in, and they say this shit is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You got to make all these concessions for people and stuff like that. That's how the world works. The military should not be like civilian world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So another thing I agree with as far as taking men out of the female sports.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
You can't, your big knuckle ass up there blocking these
dragging
girls.
ass motherfucker.
Blocking these girls' layups. So don't do that, bro.
Your ass out of here.
They setting the screen.
Big husky ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass out of here, man.
But the thing is,
Brian is the only one that should be allowed.
Nigga.
Hey, man, the thing is, and that's only 1%. That's only 1% though.
Yeah.
But I mean, the things that matter, dude. Think about. Do y'all know what type of impact that's going to make on like people not being able to buy snacks with their food? The hood about to go crazy.
Oh, them Arab store owners about to catch hell. Fuck you mean I can't buy no Doritos? I've been buying it.
I'm not laughing at the store owners, but yeah, you gonna suffer, man.
Yeah, they better
But
get
you know
them
what, man?
hell, dog.
I ain't. Listen, some people might get mad at me. I ain't mad at it because listen, I feel like if you getting those food stamps and all that, I can't tell you what to buy, but at least buy healthy shit.
But we cannot
In the
fall
corner
into
store, ain't
the.
nothing healthy in no damn corner store.
But we can't fall into the trap. We can't fall into the trap of because that's what they count on. I'm gonna do one thing that one person likes, and then because a person do that one thing they like, be like, oh, it ain't that bad. No. Overall, this whole administration is bullshit.
It's bullshit. A bunch of clowns.
It's bullshit.
I'll take the transgenders as long as we get rid of the bullshit.
Yeah, they like I'm not gonna give him the green light because he did one or two things that I thought was acceptable. Hell no, fuck him. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
All right, so some other things that you like, which is a limited amount of things. I can't think of nothing else.
Nah, the rest of it is straight trash. How you piss Canada off?
Yeah, you pissing Drake
Hey,
them off.
man,
Drake
you-
them going through enough.
Man, you can't piss. They'll be throwing so much goddamn maple syrup over here.
But Canada ain't no punk though. They were pretty much like, nigga, okay, do what you want to.
Hey, man,
Yeah,
it's
and
about to be-
we gonna come back at you.
We'll cut the lights off.
Hey, man,
Because
listen.
a lot, like 5 northern states get their energy from Canada.
Dude, you are literally picking fights with our allies.
Yeah.
Allies.
Yeah.
Now, if do you realize if Mexico and Canada like joined, we will be fucked because they would cut off a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Again, like 5 or 6 northern states, they rely on Canada for power.
We
And
are
then
not the
our
superpower
agriculture
that they say we are.
and all of our agriculture coming from Mexico.
I mean, right now, we're probably so vulnerable.
Yeah, you are.
I mean, this fool done fired the people that are holding, the nuclear?
Yeah, the federal workers.
And then like, oh, we sorry. We didn't mean let all y'all go.
Now they're trying to get someone back.
Why wouldn't he come back?
So right now, we're vulnerable.
Yeah.
It seems to me that we're vulnerable. And what pisses me off about all of it is like the media, one side of the media and Trump supporters are still trying to gaslight us like it's okay, and they're going to be the ones suffering. Middle class and poor white folks, yes, and you niggas going to be suffering.
Everything that he's doing is affecting working class and poor people.
Yep.
He say he trimming the fat, but he ain't dealing with no corporate subsidies. He ain't requiring nothing of his billionaire friends.
Because they don't care. They good regardless. They ain't got to go to no hospitals. They don't got to rely on government funding for nothing. They billionaires.
And it seems to me like if you break it down, the only one who's really making a whole lot of money is Elon Musk.
That motherfucker making money.
They giving this man so many contracts, and it's like dude. But they're giving him contracts, but they're steadily taking people's jobs, and I just don't get it. And it's federal workers.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this won't end well.
No, it's not going well.
I won't be doom and gloom, but man, y'all need to get ready, man, cause they preparing for craziness. You know what I'm saying? This won't end well. This is gonna lead to some kind of freaking revolution shit, or somebody gonna do some crazy shit, bro. This is bad.
You know what? It's funny that you say that, man. I was thinking the other night, just thinking, who's gonna do it? Somebody's going to do something crazy. I believe it's not gonna be nobody black. It's gonna be one of them crazy white boys. I believe it. Right. Because you gotta understand, a lot of them who voted for him, they feel betrayed. They
never suffered.
Never suffered.
Some of the stuff he's putting into place, they're gonna have to feel that pinch. They've never felt that.
And it's gonna drive somebody crazy.
See, we used to that. Black folks used to that. We used to adversity. Yeah. We used to it. So that's why we don't snap out like they snap out. You know what I'm saying?
We used to the bullshit. As a matter of fact, these two got to fighting right before we came on. we used to the bullshit, but they're not used to it. And I don't mean to sound racist or whatever, but I just believe it's gonna be somebody who's not used to this type of adversary, this type of suffering. Yeah. It's gonna be crazy, and it's not gonna be a fake shooter. I just don't believe it, But
black folks get mad and they say, today at work, if Bob say something to me, I'm gonna slap the shit out of Bob. White folks get mad and say, today at work, if Bob say something to me, I'm about to blow this whole.
I'm shooting this bitch up.
That's the difference. That's the difference, nigga. All right.
So
keep fucking wrong.
So, as far as the federal workers, man, I feel really bad for them, man, because that's having a federal job. That's supposed to be like the job. You know what I'm saying? And now they're going to work like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna have.
I called my friend last night. She in D.C. and she was like, I just don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah. She had no clue. I don't know. Yeah. Well, that's the worst part, Lee. If you're gonna fire me, just fire me.
Fire me. Yeah, exactly. During the 90s. The government went to a lot of contract jobs, a lot of independent contract jobs. These jobs are funded by grants. So if he start cutting that shit, people are and whole industries are just gonna be gone.
How do we stop this? How does somebody stop? Is it some?
Oh, bro, you can't. He got the courts. You can stop it. You can slow it down by suing. But if it go up to the Supreme Court, he owns the Supreme Court.
Okay, so here's the thing. You say, how do we stop it? the thing is, I don't see it, but we have to come together and do something. But I will say this: I want to send a shout out to somebody, man. Right now, this is my American hero. Beautiful, smart,
I already know you're going.
gorgeous, and I marry her on the Jasmine Crockett.
I'm scared for her though.
I'm scared for her, but
scared for her,
Jasmine
man.
Crockett, listen, I'm your biggest fan right now. If you want to, young ladies, if you decide to watch this show, I hope you do. If you're watching this podcast, go and look up, research Jasmine Crockett. She's beautiful, she's young, she's ambitious, and she's smart, and she's decoding a lot of stuff, man. And I'm scared for her, Mark.
Why ain't more brothers in government
Like her.
backing her up?
Man, this
Where
woman
the
is-
black men at that's back? You should be backing up. You should be saying the same thing she's saying. And don't buy into this whole thing about, crying and fussing ain't gonna do. Man, make noise. That's
Make
the only
noise.
thing we can do is now. Make as much noise as possible.
And Marv, she come with receipts too.
Yeah.
And she be telling their asses off, dog, and decoding everything and breaking it down for the American public, dog. She is like, honestly, man, she's my civil rights hero right now. This woman is on point, dog. We as men, like, man, women talk too much, they this and this and that. She talking that shit for the right reasons. She got substance.
And black people, like, listen, don't listen to these pussyfooting ass niggas. Don't listen to them. Understand that white folks are gonna be against her. We know why.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of black people there. Oh, this victim mentality, nigga. Do you understand what just happened? They freaking broke into the Capitol. At least we can do is make noise.
Yeah.
If something is happening you do not like, say something every single time.
But you know what else bothers me? The coons are still cooning.
Oh, they cooning.
They still
they are
cooning.
they're just coonerific.
Hey, man, what?
They're coonerific right now.
Because they just don't want to admit that they wrong.
Yeah.
Dude, they still do. Man, listen, I go online and I see one, it burns me the
I
hell
admit
up,
it.
dude.
I didn't think it was going to be this crazy. I will admit that.
I knew it. I knew if he got in, he was gonna be.
But I'm not. But I will say this: I'm not going to be scared because we done been through way worse than this. And I think
This nigga just got through crying on my shoulder.
I'm worried, but I ain't scared.
I am
I'm concerned.
concerned because
But the
what
fear,
he's
I don't
doing
think we should be
is
fearing.
affecting a lot of people. Messing around with these government grants. Our whole country is ran by government grants. It's fucking with HBCUs. It's
Exactly.
fucking and it's fucking with the primarily white colleges too.
Yeah.
They have a lot of government grants. All these schools, man. You talk about fucking with military veterans benefits. Like he really.
They fired a lot of
Yeah, he's
VA
messing with some
employees.
really shit. Some
Hey,
bad
man, you listen. You gotta understand this. I think they always holler DEI, 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 and I the last I checked, believe it or not, black people, we're the lowest on the totem pole.
Yeah, they make us the face of DEI.
But they make us the face of DEI.
All these goddamn women out here, all these Mexicans, Asians, like handicapped people,
And
but they make us the face of it.
And the ones who benefit from DEI most are white people,
White
women,
White
women. So I mean, we're good, but we're not good with it because they're making us the face. It making us the face of DEI. Now you're getting rid of all these federal people, the FAA and this and that. And since you did that cut, planes have been going down. Planes have been running into each other and all that. I got to get on the plane Saturday.
According to him, it ain't his fault.
That makes me nervous, bro.
It's like when powerful people go to taking away the regulation and oversight, everybody should be scared. Everybody should start getting nervous.
And they talking about they
because you don't
upgrading.
want us watching what you're doing.
Right.
You want to be able to do whatever you want to do. You want to come to me and tell me, oh man, I'm transparent. Who says so? The bean counters are supposed to have people watching the bean counters and somebody watching the people who watching the people who watching the bean counters. That's the way our government works. That's checks and balances. They removing all that shit.
Yeah.
So do you think these planes going down and running into each other, do you think that's just something that's just happening, or
I don't know.
It's happening a little more frequently than you to be comfortable with.
What you mean the fuck a little more? A plane going down is a plane going down.
A plane going down is a plane going down, but you still.
I don't like flying anyway, so this I don't like.
It don't bother me because if I'm listen,
What?
you can die in a automobile accident way faster than you can die on a plane.
I don't know about that.
That was the case.
Hey man, that dude.
That's why I take my Dramamine and I go to sleep. Cause if it happens, I ain't gonna know nothing about it.
Look, we gotta wrap this up, man.
Yeah.
We gotta wrap it up, Steve.
Hey man,
Don't be scared.
No, I'm just saying. When is the next time you fly?
This weekend I'll be in.
I gotta fly on up to.
Headed up to DC.
I go to Detroit. We in Detroit together.
How you getting up there? You flying?
I'm flying. Yeah, of course, I ain't been to drive.
Hey, listen, man. If you want to book Steve Brown, call my agent and get the Greyhound bus ticket or the what is the
Megabus. Megabus still runs?
I think so, but yeah, put me on that goddamn Megabus. Or we'll carpool. We'll do that. Right now. Just right now. I'm gonna play it safe. Hey man, it's good to have y'all back.
Man. Hey man, it's good to be back, bro.
Good to be back in front of y'all, man. Of course, Lab Love, but he out of here, man. He's not doing this. He's doing his thing right now, but he'll be back. And we'll be back, man.
And he be sitting 2 inches taller because he had an ass implant.
Laugh about to be sitting on some ass.
Yeah, he's sitting on 24s, baby.
Laugh got us $5,000, didn't it?
Yeah. Nigga went straight to Columbia.
Laugh gonna come back with that DEI ass.
Ass fat, nigga. Nigga gonna look like he had had a diaper on his ass today.
A bad bitch with a beard. Okay, y'all. Hey, we out of here, man. Y'all be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like it, comment, do all that, man. And let people know we back, man. Yeah.
All right.
We out here. Right up there.
Yeah.